So welcome back to another episode of Red Sox Franchise Mode in MLB 17, the show. And today we are taking on and finish the series between the Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here's a little change in our starting lineup. Marco Hernandez is going to bat ninth, playing third base, and the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, is going to take a day off. So currently our record is 1-1, but hopefully in this game we want to win the series against the Pirates to 2-1. So our starting pitcher is Rick Porcello, the Cy Young winner last year. I just think he is a fantastic pitcher in the game and also in real life. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. A 1-0 pitch to starting Marte and hits one past Pablo Sandoval down the line to Benintendi to kick us off with the top of the first inning with the sliding double. And the next batter, Josh Harrison, hits one line drive to center fielder for a fly out. An easy catch for Jackie Bradley Jr. Cuts it off to Sander Bogarts for the first out, and here's Jung Ho Kong, an ugly swing there, swing, to retire the second out. And the fourth batter, Gregory Polanco hits a soft ground ball to Mitch Moreland to end the top of the first inning. So at the bottom of the first inning, your starting pitcher, AJ Shigel. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but I would just call him number 31 for now, or I can just call him AJ. And here, Mookie Betts lines one softly to Gregory Polanco for the first out. And here's Andrew Benintendi. He also hits another hanging changeup at the outside of the zone to the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen, for the second out. And the third batter, Dustin Pedroia, hits a hanging slider to left field. It looks like it's going to carry away, but it's going to land right in front of Gregory Polanco. At the top of the second inning, John Jaso hits a tapper in the no man's land, but Porcello quickly fields it and tosses it to Mitch Moreland for the first out. And next up is Andrew McCutchen. He hits a soft ground ball right at Dustin Pedroia. He throws it to first for the second out. And later, Rick Porcello walked Gosselin, and there's a runner on first. A 0-1 pitch to Cervelli, and Gosselin steals second, and Stanley Lyon just in time to throw him out to retire the side. And Hanley Ramirez hits the first pitch that he sees, and he skies one softly to the center fielder, starting Marte for the first out. A 2-2 pitch for AJ, and he strikes out Mitch Moreland with a two-seamer at the outside of the zone for the second out, and Sander Bogarts then pops one high up in the air in the catcher area, and Cervelli is right there to end the inning. Back to Francisco Cervelli again, and Rick Porcello strikes him out with a two-seamer at the bottom of the corner of the zone for the first out. And later, Jody Mercer hits a soft ground ball towards the gap between Bogarts and Pedroia for a one-out single. A 3-1 pitch to starting Marte, and he hits another down-the-line base hit to Andrew Benintendi. But this one is just only a single. Now the runners are on first and second with Josh Harrison next, and he hits a high fly ball to right. Mookie Betts has to chase the ball down and go in deep. The ball is caught and Mercer is not tagging. Then Jung Ho Kong hits a shallow fly ball to Mookie Betts again. It is going to be the third out. And Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down on strike with the curveball well located by AJ at the outside of the corner of the zone for a quick one out. A payoff pitch to Sandy Lyon. He hits a ground ball to Jung Ho Kong, fields it and throws it to first for the second out. Marco Hernandez comes on for Panda and he hits a line drive base hit to right field for a two-out single. And later, Mookie Betts hits a tapper in front of the mound, and AJ fields it cleanly to throw him out. At the top of the fourth inning, Gregory Polanco hits a line drive to Jackie Bradley Jr. He doesn't have to move much and catches it for the first out. And John Jaso then hits a weak ground ball up the middle The infielders couldn't stop it and rose it slowly to the center fielder for a 1-out single. Andrew McCutchen swings at the first pitch but misses it. A hit-and-one situation for the Pirates, and John Jaso is gunned down again by the Red Sox catcher Sandy Leon for the second out. And Andrew McCutchen is still at the plate. He hits another tapper in front of the home plate. Sandy gets it and throws it to first to retire the side. AJ then strikes out Andrew Benintendi with a changeup off the zone for the first out. A 1-1 pitch to Dustin Pedroia. He hits a ground ball up the middle for a base hit to Starling Marte. Next up is the big man, Hanley Ramirez. He hits another ground ball through the middle for a back-to-back base hit. Now runners are on first and second for Mitch Moreland. He then sends a deep fly ball to center fielder Starling Marte. Pedroia tacks up and runs to third, and now there are both runners at the corners. Next up is Sander Bogaerts. He swings at the first pitch, and it is a base hit to Andrew McCutchen. Pedroia scores, and the Red Sox opens up the lead now to 1-0.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down on strikes again for the second time to end the inning. At the top of the fifth inning, the DH Phil Gosselin hits a high fly ball to Mookie Betts. He is there for the first out. A 1-2 pitch to Cervelli, and Rick strikes him out with the curveball outside the zone. A check swing by Cervelli, and it is clearly over the home plate in the eyes of the umpire. And Jordy Mercer hits a high fly ball to Mookie Betts again. Mookie tracks it down for the third out. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Porcello. Sandy Leon hits an inside pitch, a roller to the second baseman Josh Harrison. He throws it to first for the first out. Then AJ offers Marco Hernandez with a hanging curveball, but the youngster hits a soft fly ball to Gregory Polanco. It drops in front of him for a single, and Marco Hernandez is caught stealing a second, and Mookie Betts swings at a miss. It strikes him out, throw him out to end the inning. Starling Marte leads it off, and he drives a deep line drive to the monster. Andrew Benintendi is there for a quick first out. Next batter is Josh Harrison. He hits a lazy ground ball to Dustin Pedroia, fields it and throws him out at first for the second out. And Rick Porcello earns another 1-2-3 inning with Jung Ho Kang pops up to Mookie Betts for the final out in the top of the sixth inning. And Tyler Glasnow is going to pitch for the Pirates. He strikes out Andrew Benintendi with a slider. At the bottom of the strike zone, a drop third strike, which means Cervelli has to forward to first. And Glasnow then jams Pedroia with a pop-up right behind Harrison, battling under the sun for the second out. Then Hanley Ramirez hits a line drive, base hit to Andrew McCutchen, leaving a man on for Mitch Moreland to extend the lead. Glasnow then strikes out Mitch Moreland to end the sixth. Gregory Polanco steps up and he hits a hard ground ball to Dustin Pedroia. And that's an easy first out for Rick Porcello and also for the Red Sox. And John Jaso got struck out with the changeup at the bottom of the zone. Look at the slow motion again, a very distinctive changeup grip, which led Rick Porcello to strike John Jaso out. And here's Andrew McCutchen. He pops one high up to Sander Bogaerts, the shortstop, to end the top of the seventh inning. And here is Sander Bogaerts. He earns another walk to lead off the bottom of the seventh. And Jackie Bradley Jr. got struck out with a high fastball by Glasnow. A very good pitch which wanted him to chase the pitch. And here's Sandy Leon. Delivers a single ground ball past the third baseman for a base hit, leaving two men on. And here is Hernandez, who grounds up for a double play to end the inning. Here's DH for the Pirates. Phil Gosselin hits a high fly ball to Jackie Bradley Jr. Bradley is right there for the first out at the top of the eighth inning. The next batter is Francisco Cervelli, the catcher. He hits a weak comebacker to Rick Porcello. Underhanded toss to Mitch Moreland for the second out. But can he get another 1-2-3 inning? Of course he can. Mercer hits a weak ground ball to Dustin Pedroia for the third out, and he is Gosnell. He strikes out Mookie Betts for the first out and also gets Andrew Benintendi to hit a lazy fly ball to Gregory Polanco, left fielder, for the second out. And the last batter, Dustin Pedroia, he also hits lazy fly ball to Starling Marte to end the bottom of the 8th inning. For the last half of the inning, Starling Marte hits a ground ball, but this time straight at Marco Hernandez for the first out at the top of the 9th inning. Second batter, Josh Harrison grounds out another one to Dustin Pedroia for the second out. And the last batter is Jung Ho Kong, the South Korean. He hits a chopper. Rick Porcello and throws it to first to end the ball game. So it's a complete game for Rick Porcello. And also, the Red Sox wins the series 2-1. Despite the offense wasn't there, but for pitching wise, I think pitching wise, I think Chris Sale and Rick Porcello are great. So thank you for another episode. So I will see you guys in the next one.